Hey guys, bit of a different video today. I had a dream last night that I had short hair, and I woke up today and thought, I really like my short hair in my dream. So in essence of following your dreams, I'm going to cut my hair off. I'm going to show you the process. Now, I've been thinking about doing this for a few weeks. I'm in Bali, it's hot, we're very active. I'm doing a lot of running, playing a lot of paddle, training at the gym, in and out of the sauna and the cold plunge, and I've got wet hair all the time. It gets a bit heavy, and because it's at this length, I can only tie up this top bit. This bottom bit is like super hard to tie up. So I've got two options. I'm less worried about what it looks like these days, but I'm really interested in function and utility. So for me, if you've been following me for a while, you would have known that I had really long hair, and because I grew it out for like 4 to 5 years. And that was really functional. Why? Because I could tie it all up. Now I thought chopping it off to this length would be even more functional. I'd be like, I don't have to worry about all that length on the ends. Turns out this isn't as functional as having long hair. So like I said, I've got two options. I could either grow it all back or I could cut it short. Now, because of the circumstances, because it's hot and it's annoying me, I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to do it myself. And I'm going to use the systems that I used to teach people in hair to create any haircut that they ever wanted to. I'm going to prove to you that it works. So this is what it looks like beforehand. It's cool. It's good length. It's got some nice texture. And as a hairstyle, this is kind of cool. But it's just not as functional as I want it to be. I'm going to be using the mirror here, so you might be turning and looking backwards and forwards to the camera, to the mirror. This is going to be fun. All right, so I just got my hair nice and wet. Just went to the shower, got it nice and damp. So first things first, what I want to do is go through the logic of this haircut, right? And how I'm going to systemize it and put it together. So firstly, just combing out all the tangles. You can do this on your clients as well. Super simple. And then I want to break up the haircut. So the thing with long hair is, in any haircut really, to keep it super simple, if you're ever struggling with sections, is just think about everything above and below the rounding of the head. So where's the rounding of my head? It's here, okay? So I think everything above, everything below. Everything below, I want maybe about like this long, right? I just want it shaggy, loose. And then the top is probably going to be like, I don't know, this long, right? So I would just still want to be able to like push it back and just have it a bit loose. That's really simple. Everything above, everything below. So I'm going to go in and just section my hair straight down the center, straight down the middle, and then on the recession points, get all this hair up out of the way. On the recession point here. It's like that. Reasonably balanced. Make sure I grab that hair. In the back, can't see it very well, but if I use my rule of thumb, that if the comb stays on the head, it's gonna be fairly good. To the back. Which could be harder than I first imagined. Because I can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. We go, we try. And then around to the back here. Can I see it? That's the question. What does it feel like? Yeah, feels good. Okay, is it balanced? Fairly. It's the most important part. It needs to be balanced. And this is the thing, guys, like cutting hair, most of it's in the setup, the rest of it's done pretty fast, right? So that's everything above, everything below. We're gonna just tie that up in a knot. And then gonna clip it wherever the clips go. 1, 2. There we go. Sections done. Horseshoe section on the top, everything on the sides. I'm just going to use a comb, one comb, as usual, and a razor, because it's going to be a cutthroat blade as well, because I don't have my feather razor with me. Whoa. I don't have my feather razor with me, so I'm just going to use a cutthroat, and it's going to be fun. Okay, so first things first, I need to set a guideline, right? I'm going to take a piece of hair, comb all of this hair out of the way. So this is going to be my guide on this side, and then I'm going to do the same thing another side. And you know what? You don't even really need to comb this. Like, you can, if you want to, comb out this way and hold. Maybe we'll do that. Get the razor, and we'll go in and cut off some hair. It's the first bit gone. Ah. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Jokes. Nice. So now, this is how it's going to look, just coming down onto the face. Perfect. But the key is to get the other side similar, right? So before I move on, I want to make sure that the other side is at a similar length, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. Here, push all that hair out of the way, lock it behind the ear. We'll pull that out and be like, all right, how short did I cut that? About there. How short am I going to cut this side? Come out. Go back in with a razor. Cool, and now, just going to go in this way. And then, are they similar? Yep. Pretty good. Okay, then we move on. Next section. I'm going to comb this one out just so I can get it. You can see how cool it looks already. Just soft, layered. So that shape's going to be square, vertically and horizontally. That's it. So let's do a bit more on this side. Just to show you guys here. Cool. I can see the guide. I don't know if you guys can see it, those short hairs in there. So I just run along them. That's it. Some little cool little bits, some little fluffy bits. Nice. Now it looks like I've got a mental mullet, look at that. Whoa. Na, 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 na. Cool, so now we're getting to the back, can't really see. So this is where everything becomes a bit more trust in the process. You can see a guide. When I can see it, I don't cut past it. Be careful not to cut my hands. This is so fun. This is so much fun. This is like my Britney moment, isn't it? Okay, so still a bit long in the back, in the middle. Nice. So this way I can go off feel. So when you know your shapes and you know your elevation, and when it's square vertically, square horizontally, when you know the feel, it's easy to then go in. Like it's still, I can feel that it's still too long there. I'm just gonna go and cut that. See, the cool kids would leave that on, you know, that little mullet tail, but sorry, cool kids. Not me. This is what I love about the razor. It's so fun. Can't see it for toffee, but I can feel. And that is one of the big things in hair, is like, don't lose your feel. You know, talk about the senses. You can see it, especially when you're using the clippers, right? And the razor. You can see it, you can hear it, and you can feel it. And feel is so important when it comes to hair. Just checking for balance. Couple of wispy bits, I actually quite like them. Take a couple of those off. Love that bit on the front, love those bits there. Do I need to go shorter on that earpiece? Maybe. Maybe or maybe not. Nah. No, maybe. Okay, so now, this is where I get the phone. Just check. What does it look like? Is it good? Did I do myself justice? Yep. I don't know how I did that so good. Well, I do know how I did it so good. Let's have a system. And that system was the system we used to teach all around the world on the 3-day men's hair course. And it changed lives. Cool. So that's the back and the sides done. You can see it's at the kind of length that I said I wanted it at. It's loose. Still see a little bit behind the ears, both sides. That can tuck if it needs to. Wow, it's already feeling incredible. That's everything below the rounding of the head done. Okay, now I'm going to release the top, and now I'm going to get everything above the rounding of the head done. Now this is going to be the moment of truth to see what I got left, yeah? Okay. Drop that down. And now that sits over top. Clearly way too long, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to go back in, split the hair down the center. I'm going to brush that side away. And then I'm just going to split this bit in two because it's a lot of hair. I'm going to clip that stuff out of the way on that side. I'm just going to pull it down because I still want a bit of density here. So I'm going to pull it down. Is there much at the back? There's not a ton at the back. Cool. I'm going to pull it down to meet that edge. I'm just going to take it off. Great, drop this bit down. Raise off those edges. Raise off those. They're like too short at the front. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm like lifting at the back, I'm lifting it a bit more because that flows in with the haircut a bit more. It's a bit softer. That's not really where I want the weight. But as I get to the front, it's down. It's quite like down on my face here. So when I lift it, a little bit more at the back there. When I lift it, it's going to get softness. Okay, and when it's lower, so even that, when it's lifted, it's a lot softer. Great, so now you can see how that falls over to the front, and then that's going to be really easy to push back and sit back on the head. I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to release that big bit on the top, and that's going to come over and meet. I'm just going to do it again. And there will already be a guide in there underneath. See all those short hairs? Cool, as we get to the front. Amazing. Cool. So that's that front bit. Completely done. Awesome. Now I'm just going to move on to the other side. I'm going to split that piece again in half. So split that top curtain in half. So I got that top bit. So I don't want to do it all at once because it's a lot of hair. I want to maintain control of the hair. Cool. And again, I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to be able to see the guide. The back I'm going to lift a bit because again I want it softer at the back. That's a lot of hair. Cool. Lift. Lift. Same on the back. Just lift. So you can see those pieces. Great, and as it gets to the front, I'm going to lift less, okay? Just going to keep it a lot lower because I want to keep weight at the front. Is it as balanced? A little bit shorter, I don't want it that long. Don't want a complete emo fringe, do I? I had that in 2005 or something. Proper emo haircut back then. So this is where we're at. Again, just drop that top bit down. You can see how all that top bit is hanging over. Again, I'm just gonna give it one comb just to balance out the hairs. See where they're all falling. Oh, I've got hair in my mouth. And I'm just gonna go again to make it look like this side. Again, lift the back. Find the guide, you can see it underneath. And as I get to the front, a bit less lifted. And then right at the front. Hardly any lifting whatsoever. Good call, let's shake this out. See, it's slightly longer in the front, but that's okay. These are so good. Okay, let's go back to feel. A little bit long in the back. We'll go the other way this time. Take some length out that way. Let's go this way. Again, I'm going to lift at the top because don't want it too heavy there. I'm just using a rule of thirds. Awesome. Okay, so this is the base of the haircut. Now I'm just going to go in and take a little bit out of the top. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. So I want it softer here and then gradually getting longer towards the front. So all I'm going to do is lift up that hair. Really easy to see. If I move my hair out the way. Just take a little bit out of it. Again, using the rule of thirds. This is awesome. I'm loving this. I wonder what I'm going to call this video. Will I call it, I'm going to cut my hair better than most barbers could? That's not fair, is it? Because I was a barber for a long time. Long time. And I was very good at it as well. I won Barber of the Year twice. In Australia, I shot the Barber of the Year collection for a girl called Emma in Darwin in Australia. She won Barber of the Year, same award that I won. Shot the winning collection for her, which was so cool. Now I'm just going to take a little bit off the front. Just a little bit, I can see what's going on here. Cool, let's balance that up. Oh, guys, this is epic. Look at that. Amazing. The power of the razor and a cracking system. So I don't know if you can see in the mirror, but it's slightly shorter at the back than it is at the front. It has the progression in length. That's exactly how I wanted it, because I wanted this kind of vibe at the front, so I can still, you know, tuck some bits away if I have to, which is super fun. I can wear it on the side if I want to, like this. I can kind of break it in the middle, like this if I want to, which is fun. Cool, so now I can just see when I let that go, just see a long edge on here. So I'm just gonna work on that edge a tiny bit more. Lift it a bit because I want it soft. Give it a shake. Are there any long pieces? That's one thing that I want to feel for. I think there's one long piece in the middle at the back. I think I got it. Guys, what do you think? I am freaking loving it. I'll put a little before and after up, a little bit of styling. This is gonna be amazing in the heat because I don't need any product, right? So it can just fall, it can do what it wants to do. Yeah, that is my haircut complete. I don't know what these barbers worry about when it comes to long hair. Just do it, guys. Easy for me to say. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. That's how easy it is. Like and subscribe if you liked it. I don't really talk too much about hair anymore. I talk a lot about the business side of hair, how to make more profit, more impact, more freedom, and yeah, live a great life through hair. It's done great things for me. As you can see, you can cut your own hair, and yeah, see you soon.